Right then, so I've just pulled up at Upper Derwent Valley. The time is 9 o'clock in the morning. I've got 2 of these trails to do today, well hopefully, but I've only got about 6 hours worth of walking. So I've parked at, it's like £4 you pay to park all day here. I don't know what the car park's called, but it's Upper Derwent Valley. Might get the drone up actually and try and get some views over the reservoir and the woodland. But yeah, I've brought Teddy with me, so Teddy will be doing some hard miles as well. Yeah, let's get these shoes on and get walking, eh? Let's get some miles in. So the route I want to do today, is the Alport Castles route mainly. And if I've got time, I'll also take a hike over the High Ridge and Lost Villages, which is also around the Ladybower Reservoir, which isn't too far from here actually. It's literally just down the road. So I drove past this on the way in, but if I've got time between now and 3 o'clock, I will scoot on over and do this one as well. But the main route for today, as I said, Alport Castles. We'll get up there, get some drone footage. So I'm recording this on my phone and I'm absolutely devastated. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see me because the sun's super bright and I'm currently waiting for my son to take him to school. I've lost the drone footage. I've lost the drone footage to the Alport Castles and the woodland. I've lost it all. I was clearing storage space on my phone last night and a little message popped up saying, allow DJI to delete images. So I was like, yep. Thinking that it deleted it from the drone itself. No, it's deleted everything. It's deleted it off my phone. So I apologise. Little disclaimer, this video is not going to have any drone footage unless I can get the drone footage back at some point today, and then I'll edit it in. But if not, I'll upload this little segment and then, you know. All in all, it says it's about 5.5 hours for this one and 3.5 hours for this one, so it's 5.5 miles plus 8 miles, which should be doable if I get my head down, if I get these shoes on and just put in some hard miles. So let's get cracking. So £2 for up to 2 hours or £4 all day. Reasonable prices, I reckon. I'm having a nightmare. They only take cash payments at this car park and I've only got my cards with me. So I'm gonna have to go and try and find some free parking or maybe park up the road and try and find somewhere I can pay my card. Right, so I've managed to find myself another car park. You can pay on your phone. So it's the Ringo app. It's a little bit more expensive. It's £4 for 2 hours. No, it's not. It's £2.50 for 2 hours and it's £4.75 all day. So, you know, might as well pay a fiver, aren't I? I was going to go and look for some free parking, but don't want to risk it. The weather is absolutely amazing. Couldn't have wished for a better day. And it's really quiet as well. Really, really quiet. There's no one around. I've seen maybe 3 cars the whole time I've been here. I've been here about, I don't know, pulled up about 9. But anyway, we're just going to make our way up to Alport Castles. So I actually thought I knew where I was going. Turns out I was going in the completely wrong direction. So now I've got to turn around and head back to the to where I parked the car and then yeah, head on up the correct path. This is what happens, kids. This is what happens when you don't pay attention to your maps. Turns out I've been going down the wrong road. So rather than going up the dirt path that I should have gone up to join the track up to Alport Castles, I just followed the road down. Now I thought I knew where I was going because I've been to Derwent Water, that's in the Lake District. I've been to Derwent Valley, Derwent Reservoir hundreds of times. Never up to Alport Castles though, and I thought there was an easy trail, but apparently I had no idea where I was going. So yeah, heading back, we'll get on the right path and head on up. We'll let him off as well when we get up into the like plantation bit and the fields and whatever. Let him have a bit of a run. So I've brought way more with me than I actually needed. I brought the OAX Takana cook set, but I don't actually need it because I've got a load of like sandwiches, crisps, things like that, trail snacks. So I don't actually need to be doing any cooking, so I've just left a load of stuff in the car. I've brought the Osprey Atmos 65 litre bag with me. Sound like I'm out of breath already, but I'm not. I promise you I'm not. I'm fine. But yeah, light as a feather. And I've brought the OMM chest pouch, which I've not got on because I had plenty of space in the bag for the drone, so that was pointless. Now, given the fact that I headed off in the wrong direction, I don't think I'm going to get 2 of these trails done. So what was it, 5.5 hours plus I don't know, however many hours. I've got to be back at the car for 3 o'clock because I've got stuff to do this evening, so need to be back at the car for 3 o'clock and be back home for about 4:30. I'm having an absolute nightmare here. So the path I was going to go up to Alport Castles is actually closed because there's forestry works going on. So the Forestry Commission's actually closed the path down, so I'm having to find a different route up, which is going to add to my already extended hike. But I'm going to take this little path up here to Lockabrook and hopefully get back on the trail this way. It says lambing and nesting time, walkers only, keep dogs on a lead. Just had to whip off the 4 Class MT 500. I brought it because I thought it was going to be a bit chillier today, and apparently not. Sun is absolutely glorious. I am hiking uphill at the moment, so sweating like, well, you know the sayings. So there's an intersection and there's a few options here. I could take the path to Derwent Dam or Lockabrook. I think the quickest way round would be Lockabrook, but I know that Derwent Dam sort of connects up to the path that I need as well, so just going to head on up straight. The quickest way, innit? Just go the quickest route. Should have got some TED cam footage, shouldn't I? Attached the GoPro to Teddy and seen what the view was like from his perspective. There's not a breath of wind. I'm just almost at the farm now, but there's not a breath of wind, and I don't know if it's from the shelter from these trees or. But there are some serious trees here. Look at that. A little bit of a hike up, nothing major. Ted's waiting there patiently. We have had a proper little detour. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on the camera, but I'm not even back at the trail yet. So it's added, what have I done? 1.7 kilometers already. So once we're back on the trail, hopefully it'll be smooth sailing from there. But at the moment, I'm currently hiking over farmland. I need to bust the left back to the trail. Way past Lockerbrook Farm now. Look at that view, that's insane. Imagine living here. A nice little waterfall if you need to stop off and filter some water. Looks nice and clean. I think Teddy's going to go for a little nope, the waterfall scared him off. Now we're on the right path. Look at those views, insane. Now we're on the right path up to Alport Castles. Can you hear that? Can you hear that squeaking? You can actually see everything from up here. You've got Kinder Scout off in the distance, just there. You've got Mamtor, Loose Hill, Win Hill just in the distance there. I'm not going to point because I'm holding the dog lead. There's sheep everywhere. So yeah, should be able to look down onto the Snake Pass at some point. There you go. Going off just into the distance. But you can hear the sound of the traffic. It's just down the road there. Down the hill. It's just insane up here. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see everything on the GoPro. It's the first time I've brought the GoPro out properly. I usually use the GoPro and my phone, my Samsung S22, to record. So yeah, I don't know whether you can pick things out better on the Samsung, but I'm giving this a go. Hopefully you'll be able to see something or nothing, we'll see. But yeah, I know I said I weren't going to record, but you just can't help it. The weather's so nice, you know, it's just so beautiful up here. Oh. Anyway, we're on the right track. We're heading up towards Alport Castles right now. Hopefully I can get some drone footage from up there. I did record a load of drone footage while I was coming up through the woods, landed it, and then realised the SD card wasn't in, so I don't know whether it's saved or not. If it's saved, you'll have already seen that footage if I can retrieve it, but if not, I'll get some more footage on the way back down. Can you hear that squeaking on my bag? Started doing it maybe a month ago, but it's so annoying, just constant in your ear. About maybe 5 minutes ago I saw, oh, it's all uphill. About 5 minutes ago I saw about 6 or 7 ramblers behind me. They must be about 2 or 3 minutes behind, but I reckon they're coming up this way too. If so, we'll probably see them at Alport Castles. I'm going to stop up there and have some dinner and then crack on with the rest of the miles. Oh, that detour absolutely ruined me as well. Finally got an actual path. Love these stones. They're an absolute godsend. When you're walking over moorland and it's just all like peat and bog, these are an absolute godsend. So props to the people that drop these on. The annoying thing about bringing the dog is it runs circles around you. So when you're walking and you've got him on the lead, he takes off on the left but then comes back round the right. So annoying. You have to keep like manoeuvring the lead round your back. Anyway, I think we're there now. Look at this little bad boy. Oh, spider. You missed that one, Ted. I've just decided as I've been walking, I'm going to do a proper review of the Osprey Atmos AG65. Because I don't know if you can hear it, but it's got some squeaking issues. And I don't know if you're going to be able to help me, anyone. Sorry, I'm only spinning around because... oh, you can see me better that way. I'm only spinning around because Ted's seen a sheep. But yeah, I'm going to do a review of the Atmos AG65 because there's been a couple of things that I've noticed with it. It's an amazing bag, don't get me wrong. It's an absolutely amazing bag. I've loved it. I've had it about a year-ish. But yeah, there's a couple of things that I just want to talk about and maybe get your advice on what bag to get next. I've seen a 4-class one that I really like. I know it's not like a massive name in the backpack industry, but the colour of it's amazing and it's just, yeah, it looks like it'll do me anyway. But put in the comments what rucksack, what bag are you using? Like the boggiest thing I've ever seen in my life. Look at this. Starting to get some frog spawn, is it? Maybe toad? I don't know if you can pick that up on camera. We're not far from Alport Castles now anyway, and there are some dry sections. So it's been easy manoeuvring around the little boggy sections, but also time consuming and just effort. Come a fair old distance already. Wish I was camping up here tonight actually. Really wish I'd brought the tent and poles. I might do in a few weeks, maybe, we'll see, I don't know. I do I'm loving these views. Just again, can you imagine living there? I can see someone sat up on the top, just on the peak, so maybe I won't get the drone out just yet, but I'm gonna go carry on. I'm gonna sit at the edge, have some food. So just dropped down now, heading towards the is it Alport farm and towards the Snake Pass. And from there we'll cross the Snake Pass and down and round I think, and then back up towards the car, past the reservoir. I'll try and get some footage of the reservoir for you. Can't even see me. I'll try and get some footage of the reservoir for you. But sounds Just been talking to a guy and it sounds like the car parks, with the weather being so nice, the car parks are getting a bit busy now, so I don't know if I'll be able to get any drone footage, but we'll see. It's windy, windy. Oh, look at that. One phrase outdoors, that innit? Medic! Gotta go over this little knobby styles type thing. Ted's got a little port that you can climb under there, mate. Do you want to go through? Go on, go through. Nope. Go on. Come on, through. Good. Looks like we've got another one coming up here as well. Might just lift Teddy over actually. Be easier. Oh no, is it a gate? Might be a gate. No. No gate. Let's see if Teddy will jump over this with me. I don't know if he will. Do you want to go round? I don't know how you're going to do it, mate. I'm going to have to lift you over. Soz. Right, well, I'm not quite sure which path I'm supposed to be taking now. I can see the road that I'm supposed to be on. Is this another little detour? The map, the GPS map on my phone is telling me that I've taken a wrong turn. But the actual trail on the card that I'm supposed to be following is telling me that I'm on the right path. So I'm going to continue down, round. Who cares anyway? Let's just have a nice day and just see where the road takes us. I know where it's going to take us. It's going to take us back to the A57 and across Snake Pass. Eventually, we'll get there. As I said, I don't even know if you're going to be able to hear me. It's very windy, and I've not got a mic, so let's just plough on. I'm at the other side of the Alport Castles now. Alport Tower. Don't know if you'll be able to pick it up on this. But there she is. Ah, there's a little trig here as well. I don't know what this is. Ah. Anyway. Just plough on. My battery's on like 41% on here. So I'm at some point going to have to bust out a power pack and charge my GoPro. Maybe when we get down to the farm. Everybody knows I'm a pro at ankle snapping, and it's not fun. Snapped it in 2 places up at Bamford Edge, not far from here actually. But yeah, look at it, pure ankle snap territory. Ridiculous and steep. We've got a little bit more to do, and then onto the farm and round. Lovely little river, although it is looking a little yellow. I suppose you could always stop and just dip your feet in there if needed. But look at this bridge, like the narrowest bridge in the world. Come on then. There you go, look, that's where we were sat, right up there on the edge of the cliff for dinner. We've just hiked our way all the way down there, across the stream or river. Now we're at the farm. Going to make us way back over to Snake Pass, the A57. You can't understate the importance of staying hydrated on days like today. Even when you think the hike's easy, on the small bits of elevation, your body still needs some form of liquid. And I just popped one of those electrolyte things in some water. I think it was like berry burst or berry nice. Stay hydrated, people. I think we're just pulling up on the A57 now, Snake Pass. But as I've been walking, I've just been thinking, who lives out here? It's the middle of nowhere. It's not as if you can just nip to the co-op. Like, if you snowed in, that's you. You've got to wait for the, just madness. You can't, I mean, this road's been going on forever. It's like never-ending road. Imagine it all iced over, all snowed in. Madness. You'd have to own a helicopter, fly provisions in and out and that. And Snake Pass gets closed quite often as well, due to adverse weather conditions and Teddy's drinking puddles. Landslides, regular landslides because of the bad weather. They're on about closing it completely, actually. I hope not, because I'm supposed to be moving to the other side of the Snake Pass this year. In fact, when I put this video out, I might have already moved. But yeah, it's just wilderness. Just one road in, one road out, and then nothing else. Jeez, look at this. There's some old farm gear here. Let me show you this. Oh, that's crazy. Look at it. I guess that's what they used to use to churn the land up. I wonder how old that is. Look, metal rims. Cast iron. It says black stones. Oh, there's no date on it. I can't see a date, but look. What's that sound there? That's crazy. Proper old. Right, can you still hear that squeaking? It's doing my tits in. We've stumbled across my worst nightmare here. And they've got young calves as well, and I've got a dog. I'm not sure how this is going to go down, but Teddy, stay. Look, young calves. Hopefully they're all tame cows. It's my worst nightmare, this. Ah, sugar. Teddy. Oh, yeah. It's alright, mate. It's okay. Oi, Teddy. He's never seen a cow before. Teddy, stop. Man, that was my worst nightmare. Hate cows. Are they still looking? Teddy could have set them off then. One turn round like it were going to come and charge us. Snake Pass, Alport Bridge. Looks like we're going this way. That's the A57 conquered. The Snake Pass. Looks like we're heading into a field of sheep right now. Second narrow bridge of the day. That's that landslide on the Snake Pass I was talking about. Temporary traffic lights that have been in place for like the last 4 years. I guess the council just don't want to rebuild it, or somehow can't, I don't know, but yeah, that's one of them anyway. I think there's 2 big landslides on the Snake Pass. I'm not sure. Look at these little babies. Oh. They'd look good next to some veg and potatoes later in life. But right now I've not got time for food, I've got to make tracks. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. Lamb chops. So it actually looks like we're going to be skirting up the side of Kinder Scout. Now, I'm not parked anywhere near Kinder Scout, so if I can avoid going up it, I will. And I'll just skirt around the side, but I'm not seeing any paths that lead round, only paths that lead up. It'd be a nice, I don't know if I've got the energy. It'd be a nice little walk up, I suppose, but I'd rather not. Blackley Hay or Blakely Hay, where the red grouse calls. So according to the map now, I take a left and pull closer to the A57, walk down by the River Ashop, which I can see from here. That'll give Teddy a nice little splash about and some water and stuff, although he's been drinking from puddles the whole way, so fully expecting the shiznits when we get back. I've had some proper detours through farmland. I don't know if you'll be able to see it actually, but I can see Alport Castles way over in the distance. Like right, that ridge there is where I had dinner. That was my dinner spot. And just up there, Kinder Scout. We're not far from Grimsbrook Knoll. I just get up, I bust a right here basically, up onto Kinder Scout and then across. But yeah, we're going to go down, take a left, walk down the River Ashop. I think it brings us out at Lady Bower Reservoir, you know. I'm not too sure. At the tip of Lady Bower, maybe Derwent. No, it's got to be Lady Bower, it's got to be. But yeah, not much to report. This is literally the most boring path I've ever been on in my entire life. It's been like that for about, I don't know, it feels like 55 miles. There's nothing, there's no views, got trees, a little bit of water down there, but there's absolutely nothing. It's the most boring path. Oh, get me off. Very push. Look at these nice little gravel paths and wooden bridges. You can see Teddy getting his foot stuck down one of these. Oh. Zero lock on that one. Look at this massive wall here, or tunnel. It's this little structure. Look at the size of this tree that's fallen here. Proper widowmaker. The size of that. Imagine being in these woods when something like that falls. So I think where we are now is the plantation that you can see across from Lady Bower Reservoir when you're on the A57. I'm sure it's got a name, something woodland. But I also think it's a designated cycle track. Teddy's, what are you doing? Mate, doing? There's midges everywhere, put it that way. But yeah, this is like part of the plantation you can see across from Lady Bower that reaches up to Win Hill. It's massive. Some humongous trees. Poor Teddy, I think he's getting, wait, look. He's getting attacked from all angles. He's got spikes under his feet, he's got midges attacking him from above. Right, we're at an intersection, so I need to check the map. Because I think we cross the A57 again soon, which think it might be now. I think it might turn, yeah it is, because car park, there's a car park up there. We crossed the A57 and then it's all back uphill, mate. It's all back uphill towards Upper Derwent and then back to the car and home. Look at this big fat lizard here. Look at it. It's got to be a female, that, hasn't it? Proper fat. Hello, mate. The camera's not doing this incline any justice at all. Anybody else hate the steep inclines? You just want to keep pushing on because you just want to get it over and done with. But some of them are just never ending. This one's super steep. I think it's part of a cycle trail. Anyway, I think I'm halfway up. I hope. I've not checked the map, but look, camera's just not doing the incline any justice. My legs are in bits, mate. Legs are done, head's done, body's, it's not feeling too bad actually, just the legs. I could do with a nice cold like diet Coca-Cola. My mind, when my body starts to suffer, my mind starts going on to, oh, what am I gonna have to eat and drink after this? I'm gonna treat myself, maybe to a full fat Coca-Cola or a Dr. Pepper even. Man. Anyway, get this finished. This is what I was talking about before. Concessionary footpath closed due to forestry work. Sorry for the inconvenience. Footpath closed due to forestry operations. Danger, tree felling. That's my way back to the car. So, oh, actually I know where I am. I know exactly where I am, but I'm going to go the other way. The way that I think I can go. I am sure as shiznit it's not going back the detour way. That's stuck another 1.5 miles, 2 mile on. Not when I've got like another 2 miles to go anyway. That'd make it 4 miles. I've got 2 miles, I don't know how long I've got, but it's hella windy up here. Windy. So lots of gates coming up. Sheep lambing, please keep your dogs on the lead. Heck yeah. Will do, Mr. Farmer. And I take it all back, by the way. I wish I'd gone up Kinder Scout. There you go. I wish I'd gone up Kinder Scout, because I'll tell you something, that incline almost did me. That incline was like super steep. Up from the A57, I don't know what it was, like some sort of, I don't know, maybe a through road to like a forestry commission place or something. Yeah, it's super exposed up here, super windy. I wish I'd gone up Kinder Scout and back down. So I'm now actually walking parallel to the path that I should be on, which is annoying because the path I should be on also takes a left, whereas this keeps going straight. So this is going to take me back down to, I think maybe Lower Derwent Reservoir. So it's not the ideal situation or the path that I need to be on. It is what it is, I suppose. Still beautiful weather. Still done this in plenty of time. I'm not going to get time to do the other hike today. So that's something I'll have to pick up in another video maybe. Yeah, it's been a good one. It's been a really good hike. Really enjoyed it. Look at that. Look at those views. The reservoir just coming into view now. Annoyingly, I can see the road that I need to be on as well, just down there. Which, it's not very helpful, because we're heading in the opposite direction. So, we'll get down and then we'll follow the road back to the, who calls it a whip? I can't remember which YouTuber calls it a whip. Should get the drone out now actually. If I didn't have like 7 or 8 people hiking behind me, they're about maybe 5 minutes behind, I'd have the drone up. Not that it matters, you know, not that it matters that other people are hiking behind me and I've just got a drone flying, but you never know, do you? Like, you never know who these people are. Could be like, don't put me on film, or they could be like, you're not allowed to fly drones around here. You never know. I don't know. I might actually, if I can, get down by the water and put it up. We'll see where this brings me out. I've got a sneaky feeling that this is going to bring me out back at the car park that I was initially going to put my car in, the one that was going to charge me like £2.60 for the day, but I only took coins. That's my suspicion, but we'll see. Right, back in the car then. That was a really nice walk. So I think we covered about 10.5, 11 miles. Hang on, I can check. I can double check. Bear with. 15.16 kilometers. So what's that? 9.41 miles. It's not too bad. That's all right, isn't it? Not too bad at all, but we've not had time to do the second hike, which was the High Ridge and Lost Villages, 5.5 miles. This says 8 miles on here, so maybe the detour was not as big as I thought. I don't know, it felt a lot longer. Yeah, we've definitely covered and ticked off absolutely everything on this map, so I'll put the information in the description of this hike. It took me about, what time did we set off? About 10:15. 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. What time is it now? 2. 11, 12, 1, 2. So it's taken 4 hours to do 9 miles. 4 hours to do 9 miles. So that's not too bad. That's all right. I'll take that. Teddy's absolutely conquered in my daughter's car seat, so I couldn't have wished for a better day for it either, to be honest. The weather's been crazy nice. We got some nice shots, you know. It's a nice little walk out in nice weather while I've got a bit of free time and I'm not at work, so yeah. Thank you for coming along for the ride. If you like this little hike and you're liking the reviews on the channel, then please don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, comment, let us know what you think about stuff. Just comment what you want, positive, negative, I don't mind. I'll take it all. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one then. Bye bye for now.